women psychologically desire maintenance men in the bedroom is not about you getting attached, you liking her because she is sexually attractive. The moment you get intimate with that lady, after sleeping with her, you get attached to her. This is when she confirms, she realizes that her sexual desires towards you has been tricked. She never really wanted you to get attached to her. She never wanted you to show her that you have the same feelings she has for you because you're just a maintenance man. Don't come for me. I'm just here to state the facts. You're just there for a specific work, which is getting intimate sexually, but not getting yourself attached to her. This is when she will change instantly. And if she used to like you, call you, text you, want to always meet you, she stops and she changes. And you realize that is just an instant reaction. Her body language is different and you just slept with her. Why? She tells herself, Isaac is not really strong enough as he presented himself in the front end game. When we met with him, he never showed that he really liked me. He never wanted this us, and he acted so strong. And he wasn't weak like he is right now. And now that you always text her, you always want to meet her, you are the weak Isaac, you always want to kick that ass. Now she acts as if she doesn't want you, and most of the time she holds the sex and you push. The more she holds, the more you push, the more you want her. This is when you are crashing everything down because you want her. But she is only selecting the strongest cock ever, and not the guy who always want to hit that ass. Every time you want it, it's a confirmation that you do not know your work. You're just a maintenance guy and not a guy who is supposed to get attached. He is the weaker guy that I can't really date. He doesn't know his work. But when a different guy will come and just hit that ass and then exit, this is the guy eventually who is high value, and she will definitely date him. And she is the one who will get attached to that guy. Like, it's as if positive and negative works, but positive and positive doesn't work. So it's as if she just needs to want you and you're not supposed to want her sexually. Rather, you're just supposed to do your work in the bedroom and then exit, and not call her and remind her how you enjoyed that moment with her. And she knows she was good on bed. You are still thinking about that moment with her. She got you, she tricked you, and she knew it, and she was waiting for that reaction. And she was expecting for that call. When you do not call her and you do not even try to show her that you enjoy that moment, she tells herself, this is the strongest guy. I think has already experienced this with another lady. So I am not even that much special. So he won't get attached to me. Rather, he will just be the maintenance guy in the bedroom and he won't get attached to me. So I will be safe. This is not how you will see it, and that is not how she sees it, because she's acting in a form of she just doesn't feel attracted to you because you want her. So that makes sense to you. But reality is you're just not strong enough, and you are supposed to be a maintenance guy, and you're not playing your card right. She just doesn't know how to put everything in order and give you the blueprint of how she is perceiving everything. I want you to know this. It is so uncomfortable for men to know what women want. That is why women will conceal and will hide when they feel disgusted by you always wanting her and going weak for her beauty. So she doesn't want you to see her differently because she doesn't know how you will take it. So she will look for a reason that will make sense to you logically, that I just doesn't feel attracted to you, when in reality you went weak for her beauty. That is why you will never understand why that chick walked away. She knows you went weak for her beauty, and you are the guy who can't keep her safe. It's so uncomfortable. That is why women will never tell men, but they will just act upon it. I can't say it, but I will hide when I am observing how you are reacting and interacting with me the moment I am always around. I do not show it, but psychologically I am noting, I am observing, and then later on I will analyze everything bit by bit to gain clarity if you are really weak for my beauty. Because when a guy is weak for my beauty, then I can control him. If I can control him, then he can't be the head in that relationship. I can't look up to him. If I can't look up to him, then I can control him. I do not want to deal with a guy I can control because I am beautiful. I want a guy who is just a maintenance guy. He can exit and he can concentrate on his life. The moment you get attached, you are the guy she can control. They will decide to often start chaos, drama, subconsciously, and you won't know why they are doing that. It is just a way of trying to tell you that this relationship is not going to work. The only way it can work is if I act in a certain way so that you can't get attached. You have to let a woman build her own internal world, because women don't fall in love with feelings. They fall in love with emotions. And until she has already created and built her internal world and she is emotionally ready to have a relationship with you and to eventually date you, do not get attached. Do not invest in her. You do not push to have a relationship with a woman. They push it indirectly, covertly, and you won't know. Can you take me home? Can you be my man? Can we do this? I am not telling you, can you take me home, because I want you to take me home. I am telling you, can you take me home, because it's a confirmation that maybe I am officially committing to you, or I have fully decided to commit to you. Date her and let her build the relationship by emotionally building herself internally. You won't know, and you might think that all this is just bullshit. And I totally understand. But remember, in the moments of her trying to date you, she doesn't know if she wants to commit to you. She's just trying to select you and compare you with the other men that she knows to come to a conclusion if you can be a potential partner. You need to learn how to catch up with women and not expect a serious relationship from them. When you don't expect that relationship to work, you won't give her the energy that I want you. And the more she knows that you have guarded yourself, this is when she is the one who will push so hard so that that relationship can work. My friend was dating this guy. She had another guy that she was dating. So this other guy was doing everything for her, gifting her, paying the bills for this lady, trying to surprise her, and they will end up getting intimate. But she will also sleep with this other guy, but this other guy was staying far away from her. Now, this other guy somehow knew that she was dating another guy. Every time this lady could visit this guy, she could always put her phone on a flight mode and then make sure that the phone is face down, because it can show obviously, to avoid communicating with this other guy who was always surprising her. My friend will lie to him that I had visited my grandmother. The network is not even working. My phone has a problem when I am in a different area. This other guy, who is the main character, wasn't really taking anything seriously. But remember, this is when the lady decided to get pregnant with the main character. Then eventually they decided to marry each other.